I will announce the Lord's decision. He said to me, "You are my son. Today I have become your father. Just ask me, and I will make the nations your possession. The far corners of the earth will be your property. You will smash them with an iron rod. You will shatter them like a pottery jar." So kings, wise up. Be warned, you rulers of the earth. Serve the Lord reverently, trembling. As we read this passage from Psalm 2, we get to the end and we realize that God says that God's going to be angry. Admittedly, this scripture and elsewhere in scripture, we find ourselves facing God's anger, and maybe part of us finds that a little bit uncomfortable. We've always known God to be a God of love and care and compassion, and God is. And so how do we reconcile God being angry? Throughout life, just like the Israelites, they experience God's anger. We experience God's anger, and maybe we shy away from that. But I've often thought about this. Anger is an emotion that God has given us that we might feel it. We feel anger, and that's not a bad thing. Anger is an emotion that helps us to name what matters to us. We get angry when things that are supposed to go a certain way don't go that way. When things that are supposed to go right go wrong, we get angry. So don't we kind of want God to get angry? Don't we want God to be angry when we face challenges in life and problems in the world? You know, there's a phrase in this passage that comes up. It says, "Rise up, rise up." And not only be aware of God's anger, but respond to that anger. Respond and make yourself responsible to some degree for also being a bit angry, because the world is not what it should be. We as humanity are not as we should be. We make mistakes, and sometimes we make them willingly. And sure, I hope that God makes God angry, and it ought to make us a little angry too. And so may we be a little bit angry, not to the point where we're destructive, but to the point where we rise up. Amen.